Hi, this is 365801 and this is my manga haul for the month of September. Yes, I know I said I wasn't going to be spending anything, but I also said that I had a few things ordered. And a few of these are the things that I ordered a while ago, but some of the things I ordered still hasn't arrived, so there will probably be a manga haul for the month of October. Even though I have a big stack here, there's I think 13 volumes, it still didn't feel like I was spending an awful lot or that I was going out and buying lots and lots of things. So yeah, I've got a nice little stack here. It is a little bit more than my usual, even though I said I was going to have a no buy month. I have been quite good, but I've seen a few things, the deal was really good and I couldn't pass it up. So yeah, let's just go on to what I got for the month of September. So I think I should just start with the obvious one, the one on the thumbnail, and that is Chocolate Surprise by Lily Hoshino. And this is a debut title, so it is quite an old out of print title. And it has been a white whale. So once again I got one that I didn't expect to get and I have been keeping an eye out for, and actually I've seen go for quite high prices, but I haven't actually been able to get. And a few weeks ago this was put up on eBay by a second-hand bookseller for the bargain price of £62.99. Yeah, no, I did not buy it for that amount. But I did watch it to see if it was going to go down in price at all. And it did. It went down in price by a whole £2. They put it down in price to £60.99. And I thought, oh well, you know, I'll just keep watching it. And I watched it for a while, and then I think about 12 hours before the time was up for this particular volume, sometimes they will just relist it, but that listing was coming to an end in a few hours and they just all of a sudden dropped the price down to £12.99, and I thought, well, that's around retail price, so yeah, pretty much I'm gonna go get it. So I did. I just decided £12.99 is a good price for this, especially it's much better than £62. So yeah, and it means that in terms of the Lily Hoshino BL titles in English, this completes everything for Lily Hoshino. So this year I was able to get everything from SM, and now I've got everything from Lily Hoshino. So it's a really good feeling to complete an author's work. This is one of her older ones, obviously, with Due, and I haven't read it yet, so I'm looking forward to reading it. I've read all of her other work. I've read them a few times. I sometimes forget what they're about, but then I as soon as I start reading them, I'm like, oh, it's this one. Oh, that was cute. Her art style is very particular. She's kind of done quite a few other things, very shoujo titles that have been very popular as well. And I think I have her art books as well. So yeah, I'm very happy to have Lily Hoshino's work and complete BL collection so far that has been published in English. So this is a really good title, probably the best one to start off with, in terms of, wow, I didn't think I'd ever get this. So very, very happy to have this added to my collection. Now this next one is Merry Family Plan, and this is Sumitomo Morozumi, and it is published by Net Comics. Now Net Comics is mainly known for publishing Korean works, and they don't have too many Japanese ones, but Merry Family Plan is one of the Japanese ones that they have published, and it's not completely difficult to get hold of, but it doesn't always come up for sale and it doesn't always come up for a good price. So this one came up, in fact I was looking for it and I couldn't find it for a few months, and it came up and I was like, oh, that's a good price, but maybe it'll go lower, and it did go lower, and I thought, oh, can I hold out for a bit lower? And then someone bought it, so I was like, okay, so that's roughly around how much it's gonna go for. And I think they paid about £9 something for it. Maybe it was £9 and then shipping. So I managed to get this one for £10. That included shipping, so I thought that's quite good, and it's brand new. It's still got its plastic on, so yeah, I'm very happy with this purchase. I have seen it right now going for around that, so it's kind of around the £10 mark if you're looking to get it second hand, but brand new as well, so very happy about this. Yeah, netcomics, I like netcomics, but um, I don't know, I don't have a huge desire to really focus on getting all of their works just yet. I'm looking on the other publishers at the moment. So netcomics, their time will come. I will focus on them. Um, yeah, there's actually quite a lot of netcomics BL that I still need to get. It's one of those publishers that everything is kind of, is it out of print? Is it not out of print? Is it hard to get? Is it not hard to get? So, as I mentioned before, Rudeville Volume 3, I think, is difficult to get hold of, but this one was actually not too bad. So I haven't read it, still got its plastic on, looking forward to reading it. Certainly very happy to add it to my collection. As you can see, this is Ayano Yamane's Finder series, volume 1, 2 and 3 from Be Beautiful. Yay! I have seen this go for a lot of money. Each volume I've seen go for £20. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And I think I got all 3 of these for around £20. So I'm like, yes! It's one of those that I've seen the first one, and then like the second one was £30, and I very rarely see the third one actually. So the third one is the most rare out of these 3 to be able to find for sale. I'm sure in America and Canada probably it's a bit easier, but in the UK this is one of those that's quite difficult. And it is a Be Beautiful title, so the imprint is defunct. It's, yeah, really old. It's the very first English incarnation of the Finder series. As we know, we're on to our 3rd with Sublime. And with this, I now have every Finder in English that's ever been published. Yay! So once again, I'm kind of at that point, I'm like completing the series. Yeah, I don't need to get the old versions, but I want to kind of get the old versions. I want to have the different incarnations, and to have the Crimson Spell volumes 1 and 2, and then to have this Finder series volumes 1, 2 and 3 makes me feel very good. So I have all of the June and the Sublime, and now the Be Beautiful as well. I've read the story. I always read the story, no matter what it is. It's like, this is good, this is fun. It's nonsense, and I love the characters. The artwork is great. It's very sexy. It's kind of, you know, a silly story. There's always nonsense going on. It's not exactly the one that you would be like, yeah, start with this one. It's not a starter. It's more of you're a seasoned professional in the BL world. Yeah. Oh, Finder? Yeah, of course, I've read that. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, of course. So yeah, I feel very happy to finally have these. I honestly didn't think I would get them. A few years ago it was like, oh well, I'll never get these. And then now that I'm getting on in the collection, it's kind of like, well, keep an eye out, maybe you'll find them. And someone had put them up, and the price went down, and the price went down, and I was like, I'll be cheeky and put a wee sort of offer in. So this is actually, I think, like the 2nd or 3rd thing that I put an offer in. So I put an offer in for these, and it got accepted. So I have in the past put in offers on eBay for things and been rejected, and so I kind of was like, oh, okay, that obviously doesn't work, but it does. So I got these by putting in a wee offer, so I'm very happy that I got them for a good price, and so happy they're in my collection. Now, talking about putting in offers, I put in an offer for these 2 and was accepted. Now, I'm gonna be honest and tell you that this has been on eBay and I've been watching it for a long time. I don't know how many years, and the 2 of them were up there. I have volume 1 and I have, I don't know how many volumes of volume 3, so the only one I did not have was volume 2, and I have kept an eye out for a good price for a while, and I've never actually seen one for a good price. And this one was up on eBay for about £15 for the 2 of them, and I thought that's not bad because it's £7.50 each, but I don't really need another volume 1 because it was £15 plus postage and packaging, and I was like, yeah. So, and I think when I was maybe first saw it, I put in an offer of around £12 or something, so that together it would be about £15, so that the price would be £7.50 each. And it was rejected, and they put in a counter offer for like £14, and I was like, I'm not playing this game. No, no thanks. So I was like, no, I've already got volume 1. I'm just buying this because I just want the volume 2. And I left it for years. And then I saw it and I just thought, you know what, you could just put in a wee cheeky offer so that with postage and packaging the whole thing comes to £10, because then it would just be £5 each, because I had completely forgotten that I had originally put in an offer that was much higher. And because it's been on eBay for such a long time, the seller was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. Just accepted my offer. So I got the two of these for £10 together. That means they're £5 each. So I got a volume 2 for £5, and I can sell on the volume 1. I don't really need it. Now, when it comes to the condition, unlike Finder that I was just showing, which is an amazing condition, especially the volume 3, so, like, brand new, it's never been read. You can tell it's never been read. It's an amazing condition. These two are not in the best condition. You can see there's some dirt on the cover of volume 1, but there's very little yellowing. It does have its slip cover, and these ones with the slip covers sometimes actually age better. I don't know if the quality of the paper was good, but then when they make the switch to the large trim size, but the panel on the side rather than the pink bottoms, I just love calling them pink bottoms though, but the paper quality doesn't age as well, and it does yellow a little bit, especially around the edges and on the back cover. So there is some yellowing on volume 2, but there's not yellowing on volume 1, but there is dirt. So yeah, they both need a little bit of TLC, but volume 2 is in really good condition, considering its age. And it does, once again, complete the set. So just like with Finder, I now have volumes 1, 2 and 3 of the original print run of A Strange and Mystifying Story by Suzuki Tsuta. So I have the Sublime Incarnation, volumes 1 through 7. So happy when I got volume 4. It was like, oh, because it was like, we're back. But so this completes another set, and this completes another duplication in a sense for the stories, but it does mean that I have now another one ticked off. I just love completing sets, it's really good. So very happy to get this, and for bargain price that I kind of felt cheeky about, because it wasn't until I put in that offer that I could see offer history, and it came up and I was like, oops, I already put in an offer. So I really didn't think that it was going to be accepted. But I'm very happy it's in a good home. I'm calling this a good home, a home for BL, the Yaoi home. And it's just nice that it's now completed that set. So I'm very happy with this one. Another great one to add to the collection. This is another June manga title. This is also in the large print size with the side panel, and this also completes a series. So I bought Ludwig II by Yohiguri volume 2, and this is now the volume 1 that now completes that set. I got this from Thrift Books. It was on special, so it was like less than £10, so it's really thick. I was very happy to get it, except when it arrived I pulled it out of the packaging, and I think when they put it in the packaging they had bent the corner at the back, and so there's a slight damage to it, but I think considering the price that I got it for, and they were actually really quick in sending it. I've got a couple of other things I think coming from Thrift Books and they haven't arrived yet, so this one was very fast. So I'm happy with it. It's a good quality one. It's not too much yellowing. It seems like it's in good order other than that little bend at the back. And it's just a small slight thing. And for me, because it's in my collection, I don't really mind it. So yeah, that is another one to complete another set. And so this month it's been really good in terms of getting things to like tick off. And it kind of does feel, I know that some people don't like that idea of the collecting. Like they want to read everything and it's not like ticking things off, but for me it is ticking things off. There was a bit of discussion about the whole reading things versus collecting things, and I know when I was listening to Manga Hoarder talk about it, she said that when she was doing her research on collections and collecting and collectors, that sometimes they are collecting to fill an emotional hole. I love how the emotional hole is being filled with BL for me. There's a holes are being filled everywhere. But yeah, so I'm happy with this. This is a good one, and I got it for a good price, so I'm happy about adding it to the collection as well. What Did You Eat Yesterday by Fumi Yoshinaga, volumes 1 through 5. Is the last title that I'd like to show you today in my manga haul, and I did get this as a bulk buy. It was on eBay, I put in an offer, and it was accepted, so I got it for a good price. I already have a volume 1 of this series, and I think I have volume 10. I might have another volume as well, so I have like odd ones here and there, but I didn't have volume 2, 3, 4. I don't think I have 5. No, so the 4 of them are new ones to my collection, so I'm really pleased. I really enjoyed reading What Did You Eat Yesterday, and I absolutely loved watching the drama. If you haven't watched the drama, watch it. It's so good. It's so easygoing, so easy-wozy, just full of delicious food, and two people who just have a very interesting relationship, and quite quiet and sweet and slow, and you know, like not much happens, and that's okay, because sometimes that's kind of what we need. So this is the kind of, you know, slice of life, easy-wozy, kind of lovely manga. And I'm not even sure if, you know, some people don't even consider it BL. I don't know what else you would call it though, because it's just, you know, that's what it is. It's kind of, but it's a foodie manga as well. It's a bit of everything. In terms of the quality, there's just a few little things, like the volume 1 is not in the best condition, and then I think volume 4 has a bit of maybe discoloration or dirt from stickers and things, but I'll give them a good clean up, and I think they'll be fine. And I'm very happy because the price was really good. I think I got them all for like less than £5 each, so I think that was a good bargain, because they are going for, I think the cheapest I usually see one of these volumes is around £6 something, just shy of 7. Usually they're around 10 to £15 because they are vertical, and of course, as we all know, volume 9 is ridiculous. It's on eBay just now for like £101. So nope, not gonna happen. Did they do it digitally? If you know, let me know, because I think you can get them digitally. So at least then I'd be able to get the rest of them. I think they're up to volume 14 or 15 at the moment, so I know I've got quite a few still to collect. But volume 9, if I can get it digitally, I won't mind too much, and I'll still be able to read the whole series. And that's one of the good things about out of print titles. If you can at least get them digitally, then you can at least read a series. So yeah, What Did You Eat Yesterday? A very nice one, and I'm so happy that I can just sit and read it now, at least up to the end of volume 5, and then whatever else I've got. So yeah, a really good buy, this one as well. So that is it for my September 2020 manga haul. In this month I was able to get Merry Family Plan by Sumitomo Morozumi, and that was a netcomics title. Chocolate Surprise by Lily Hoshino, a dear title that's quite difficult to get hold of, so very happy. Volumes 1, 2 and 3 of the Finder series, that's the Be Beautiful imprint, Ayano Yamane's title. Very good quality, excellent, so happy about that. What Did You Eat Yesterday? Volumes 1 through 5 by Fumi Yoshinaga, printed by Vertical, very nice to have that as well. I've got Yo Higuri's Ludwig II, Volume 1, printed by June. And then I've got A Strange and Mystifying Story, Volumes 1 and 2 by Suzuki Tsuda, and they're also June manga titles. So I'm very happy that I was able to get these titles. If you got any of these titles, did you find it difficult? How much have you paid for Chocolate Surprise? If you do have a copy of Chocolate Surprise, these are the kinds of things that I'm really interested in. How much did someone pay for something? I remember a few years ago I actually wrote a short paper about the markup system of manga and how it's different from other kind of print material, especially within BL, and how at that point in time Private Teacher, I think, was going for over $1,000 for one volume. I think it was like volume 3. So I had some screenshots from years and years ago of some of these titles, and then they got reprinted, and then you could buy them for the normal price from the June Manga website. And then of course I think they're out of print now, so you have to pay $1,000 again. So the whole idea of how much you pay for certain titles, like I mentioned, £101 for volume 9 for What Did You Eat Yesterday, seems ridiculous to me. $1,000 for anything that's a second-hand book. You know, this isn't hand tinted, it's not you know, a great work of art in that respect. You know, if it was the original drawings by the mangaka, yeah, I would pay a lot for them. But for, you know, something that's been mass produced but just not mass enough, I kind of find that quite interesting. So that's what I'm really interested in. If you have ever, I mean, I know I have spent way more on something than I really should have, or just felt like I needed to because that was the only way to get it. I know that's sometimes a pressure, and I have to hold myself back and be like, no, don't do it. Don't spend that. So yeah, I'm never going to spend £101 on volume 9, so I'll wait it out. Maybe I'll find one day. So yeah, have you ever spent a lot of money on a title? Have you read these? Have you got them? Did you spend a lot on them? Sometimes selling them as a bulk, like volumes 1 through 5, you can usually get a good deal, and passing them on to people who you know will enjoy them too. So yeah, that's what I would be interested in. If everyone has a wee comment below, let me know what you think of these. Once again, thank you for watching, thank you for sticking around to the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, bye.